What's up, Myna crew? I'm back with another video. It's episode 4 in the Myna series. It's episode 4 in the Myna series, and we're going to be talking about the diary, thoughts, and a couple other things today. Alright, I'll start off with the diary. I'm actually reading out of mine. I've had this diary since February 2nd, 2024, and I will explain in a few why I recommend it. Diary. The human mind is in a constant state of motion, leaving the body wanting to follow suit. If your body is too tired to continue motion, the good or bad thoughts must go somewhere. Writing them down in a diary or journal may be helpful to all, as well as conversation. Writing, drawing, and conversation destroy the energy attached to thoughts that creates a panic attack or anxiety symptoms. That turns that energy into something reusable at the inception of the memory and the energy back into your reality. All thoughts are a form of energy. The goal of the mind is to produce energy the whole world would love to share with the whole world with some type of conversation. Art, music, writing, and conversation. Once your thoughts are good enough to get the whole world talking, beauty from life follows. And that was actually one of my first journal entries from February 2nd, 2024. And guys, what I was going to say before I had to restart the video because I didn't have the mic recording properly. A buildup of thoughts creates cancer. And that happens from daydreaming too much, doing nothing too consecutively. I research, I people watch, I do telepathy. I sit around, I research through God all the time. And when me and God have understood and decided, a buildup of pressure consumes the human body and destroys cells, turns them from white or to red. And you can see, I don't even research medical on the internet, but I just understand it through God and watching people. It turns those blood cells against each other due to constant daydreaming. The way it happens is through constant daydreaming, your body doesn't have time to process reality. Your body only lives in imagination. So if you get stuck in imagination, and it's a bad imagination, your body can only have bad imaginations of health. It's important to understand your body relies on good imagination. So if you daydream a lot and it's chaotic, I would stop immediately and just get a diary for that stuff, guys. Alright, Myna crew. Next, I'm going to move on to thoughts. This is a longer journal entry right here, and then I'll explain it once I'm done speaking it. But keep in mind, this is from February 2nd, 2024, and this was the foundation of episode 1, How the Mind Works. All life exists in one Mynanzo called the Mynaku until memories are made with members of your haiku, which means your personal family. This means you can form your own Mynanzo called a Mizo, a personal haiku mind. A Mizo is just you and those who participate in the memory, but we renamed that to the Mynanzo by now. So just ignore that. The Mynanzo is just you and those who participate in the memory and your family. Your Mynanzo at replay of the memory and need me and REM to speak a language I'm developing slows down by all forming a collective thought about it, leading to a collective Durofici energy of Myna. Now, collective means Durofici in my language, Ramta. So it creates a collective thought. The more you think about a memory with your Mynanzo, which slows down your mind. That is what that entry means, guys. Don't worry about the long speech. It just means you all live in a collective consciousness called the Mynaku, and you and your haiku is my word for family. You share a collective consciousness called a Mynanzo, where you guys always know what each other are thinking. And the more you guys replay memories with each other, the more you guys will all form one thought, and it slows down your mind. And it creates the energy of Myna, which is the energy higher than love. Myna, being the new haiku created energy of love produced by Durofici. Once again, Durofici is collective, produced by the Durofici through watching Trudy Baby create a new world order, where if you don't give a haiku member the same respect Trudy Baby does, they're uninterested. We participate in apathy towards the Nimi created, Nimi meaning memory. No hate for it or Myna, just moving on, taking pride in a better memory created with the Mynaku. The whole haiku Trudy Baby has as he shares every moment of his life with all moments of life that exist. Your Mynanzo or your Mino in order to develop Homeo Mino. Alright, so we just apathetic towards that memory with our whole Mynanzo and our whole Mino, which is ourself, in order to develop Homeo Mino is a sense of self. That's the word I made up too. Homeo Mino means sense of self. You must make an hour's worth of memories with only yourself in mind. After 60 minutes of Myna, you know who you are. Start off by setting a mental timer, meaning tell your straight A, mind. Straight A means mind and rep to speak. Meaning tell your straight A at a set time to bring you back to your Myna for 15 minutes haiku. This is important because you don't want to think about yourself way too much until you know who you are, guys. So after 15 minutes of practicing Myna meditation, just think of a family member you have so he can pull you back out that rabbit hole real quick. Alright? And in practice, is best in intervals of 15 minutes, 15 being a quarter of an hour. Take 2 of them for the practice of haiku, just consecutive. Haiku means thinking of your Myna. So after that, 15 minutes of Myna, do 15 minutes of haiku time. Myna is best because your Myna is determined by the company you keep. So if self-reflection after haiku leaves you unhappy, you may project things onto your haiku. You're afraid of fixing yourself to escape the fact you're monteloist, which is the state of having a lot of self-hate, as we said. Packing up homies and turning the haiku to mosi. Mosi is putting others down. Is a sign of Montello in this instance. The person guilty of mosi sees the mosi in his or herself and projects it onto others. It's important to spot a mosi so your friend, Junior or June, words to identify gender. June is a woman and a Junie is a man. And it's very important to spot a mosi amongst your friends if you're a Junior or a June. Which means if you see your friends putting each other down, just call mosi. Like, dude, you're just saying that because you see it in yourself. And that will really help both parties realize, like, whoa, bro, I do see that in myself. I need to stop putting them down for what I want to put myself down instead. And after that, just recognize they wouldn't cast a mosi if they didn't see it in themselves. Now they face Myna and apologize to themselves for the Myna and head back to the Monaco to proceed in motion with all of life to see you are the only one who will ever judge and not appreciate the life you have to call your own, which is called Clemente, the rump word created to portray your individual first person sixth sense having one avatar having life. The sixth sense once again is Myna, as we all can now sense in our aura, which I have renamed Atmonea. We can all feel Myna energy, and when we're at an absence of it, it's something we can really feel. And I'll just discuss this subject more. So basically what I've understood and interpreted through life is you can only disrespect yourself. So I hate to give an example because I don't want people to pick it up or feel like it's a mosi in and of itself. But say you really are down on yourself for your clothes and you walk up to someone like, ew, why are you wearing that Walmart t-shirt? You're only saying that because if you were in that Walmart t-shirt, you would feel some type of way. You can only put people down if you are in mine. Every single human being has nothing bad to say about anyone else when they're in mine. You would only have something bad to say if you stepped into their shoes. So try to interpret that into your own words. Unless you stepped into somebody's shoes, you'd have nothing bad to say about them. So that means if somebody stepped in your shoes, they'd have nothing bad to say about you unless they stepped in your shoes. So if you have nothing bad to say about anybody when you look at them for who they are, nobody has anything bad to say about you when we look at you as who you are. And that's all I want to leave you with today, Monaco. That's episode 4 of Myna. This was Big Bang Hack Up, and I love you.